Yo, this is too tough. Check it out. Listen, it's weekend. It's Sunday, September 15th. Check it out. We had a couple of fights this weekend. We start off with the Devin Haney card. Devin Haney stopped Abdulev. This is what I expected. I expected a stoppage. Abdulev, I haven't really seen anything from him prior, so I wasn't, expecting great things. I was holding judgment, reserving judgment on him. However, it is what it is. He's not ready for the bright lights yet. Kudos to him for the effort. Hopefully he'll get back onto some winning ways. But as far as Haney is concerned, people are considering him, are comparing him with like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, guys of that caliber. I myself think it's a little bit too soon, but considering their point of their careers, at that age of their careers, and I think he's like 20, 21, something like that, to those guys at 20 or 21, it's a fair comparison. Now with Devin Haney, he won the WBC interim title with that win. He called out Lomachenko. There's other guys in and around 135 that he could possibly fight. Lomachenko's supposedly getting the Comey versus Lopez winner, right? When they fight in December. But he could fight other guys. Like, could he fight Luke Campbell? Could he fight Robert Easter? Could he fight Javier Fortuna? I don't really have the WBC rankings in front of me, but he would have to fight somebody in the top 15 of those rankings. Again, Fortuna is a good test for him. Maybe Ray. Okay, that's that. Michael Hunter decision, Sergey Kuzmin in a fight. Michael Hunter put a lot of people on notice. He's a little short considering the behemoths of the division, but look, Andy Ruiz is short too, and he took down one of the big three-headed monsters of Wilder, AJ, and Fury. So Michael Hunter, he put a lot of people on notice that he's here and he's ready to go. And then you had Amanda Serrano beating Heather Hardy. I think this is for a featherweight title. This was for the Battle of Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Queens. Amanda Serrano versus Heather Hardy. Battle for the title of the Queen of Brooklyn. Serrano won. She decision, Heather Hardy. I think she got a little bit too much. She's a seven weight division, 7 different weight division champion. Serrano is. Anyway, so that was that on Friday. We had Saturday, Jaime Munguia took it to Patrick Alate. Now, I'm going to tell you quite honest, the first two rounds, I think it lasted 4 rounds. The first 2 rounds, Alate was hitting Munguia with some shots, but he was also taking some fire in return. But he was hitting Munguia with some clean shots. Made me say on social media, like, Munguia's getting tagged. But right after I said that, Munguia just commenced to whipping up on Patrick. So he retains his WBO 154-pound title. There's no fanfare in this fight. On Saturday, we had, like I said, Munguia fighting Patrick Alate. That was in Carson City. There was other fights on the card. I had it on, but I was really paying attention to the ESPN card because that was being held simultaneously. And there was more fights on that card that kind of piqued my interest. Like, how would Navarrete look so soon after 28 days? Well, he got the victory. I don't know what's next for him. He's a 122-pound champion, WBO champion. So, will he be able to? Will they set him up to fight Romain or Vargas, or possibly even Rigondeaux or Ubale? So, who knows? We'll see. Could he move up to 126, being that Valdez vacated his title? Shakur Stevenson is fighting for the vacant title. Maybe he could move up and possibly face Shakur Gonzalez winner. That's a possibility. But anyway, Navarrete, he won last night. Also on the card, Jose Cepeda. Did they have it? I'm trying to remember, because there was a card yesterday. I think it was on the UK card. Yeah, I'm lost, man. I'm lost over the fight last night. The main fight that I wanted to discuss is Fury Whalen, but I'm trying to, because there was a card, Brad Foster and Lucien Reed. Okay, that one was that one was a UK card on ESPN Plus, right? That was for the British bantamweight title. In my opinion, Lucien Reed won the fight, but it was a split draw. It was a draw. Two judges had it even. I didn't see that. So Brad Foster retains his British bantamweight title. You had Zapata beating Jose Pedraza on the Fury undercard. Yeah, that was it. Jose Pedraza and Jose Zapata faced each other. Zapata won, beating Pedraza. I don't know what's up with Pedraza. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Tank Davis beat him for the 130-pound IBF title, right? Lomachenko beat him for the 135-pound WBO title. And now Zapata beats him. Now, you could get a pass when you lose to Tank and when you lose to Tank and Lomachenko, but I don't know how much of a pass Pedraza's gonna get losing to Cepeda. He was supposed to be the fighter to win. Cepeda gave Ramirez a tough fight, faded at the end. Maybe Pedraza was thinking that that's what's gonna happen to him in this fight, but he never did. So Cepeda didn't fight another day. Pedraza just becomes an opponent on people's record. Then, obviously, you got the main event. Tyson Fury versus Otto Whalen, right? Okay, let's keep it clear here. No way, no how was Otto Whalen looking like he was going to win the fight based off what he was doing in the ring with his hands, other than that he had cut Tyson Fury, and it was a bad cut. And the cut was so bad that they had to keep looking at the cut to see if the fight needed to be stopped. It's funny that if the ESPN announcers didn't tell the corner that was a legit cut, not from a headbutt, that who knows how the fight would have played out. Because I'll say that to say this. There was a time in the fight when the doctors pulled him over. Now, I believe he knew already that it was from a legit hit right after this. When the doctors came over, looked at the cut deep intently to see how deep it was or whatever, they asked him if he could see. He said, yeah, I could see. Boom. Then he went on and continued fighting. They stopped it again and looked, did all the check-in and whatever. Now the cut man did a great job of not letting it get so bad that it like made the ref have to stop it, the doctor have to stop the fight or whatever. but it was a bad cut. Now the cut, it was looking like, again, at points in the fight that they might have called the fight, and if they would have called the fight, Otto Whalen would have been victorious. We would have had to see a run back, because no way, no how would the public have allowed Otto Whalen to be considered the lineal champ, not based on no victory like that. So they would have wanted him to run it back to Tyson Fury as soon as his cut healed. That would have threw the whole Wilder Fury plans out the window, and everything else would have been shaken up, right? Which, truth be told, it could be. I don't mind that, because right now his cut is bad enough. They got 5 months before he's supposed to fight Wilder, right? Now he has to either get the cut stitched up or whatever, see what type of damage on the inside is done, because it was getting cut. Otto was trying to do some, like, veteran tactics by sticking his thumb in the cut when he was close, kept rubbing his head on that side. Like when they were close in, he would make sure he would put his head on this side of the thing, and like do all of these other and that's wise beyond his years. Otto Whalen is for trying to do stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that like guys like B-Hop and veterans do, really. Anyway, Vander Holyfield guys like do things like that when they were in their later years, when they had to rely on stuff more than just skills. Anyway, Otto Whalen cut Fury's face, might have jeopardized the Wilder fight. Who knows? And if the date was set for February 22nd, I believe that was the date. If it can't be done, can Wilder then go fight the winner of Andy Ruiz AJ? Because, as I was saying, Fury's going to be needing to heal the cut, let it properly heal before he could even spar. And how long will all of that take? Will he have 5 months? Will that be enough time? Now, he calls Wilder Dawsa and all of this other stuff, but if that had happened to him when he was fighting Wilder and the blood was streaming and he kept doing this, Wilder would have clocked him. But, that was that. That was what happened in that fight. And I do know that Fury had to change tactics once he got his eye cut. He had to change the way he was fighting. It looked like he tried to put away Otto a couple times, but Otto got it. He was one tough customer. So, but anyway, that was that. Fury defeats Otto Whalen, unanimous decision. I think one judge had it 10 rounds to 2. The other one had it 9 rounds to 3, and the third judge had it 8 rounds to 4. 8 rounds to 4, that was a stretch. I might have had it 9 rounds to 3. Anyway, that was the Fury Vegas card. And last but not least, Carlos Takam defeated Craig Lewis, unanimous decision, Upstate Resorts World Casino. It was his first fight on Star Boxing with his new promotional company, with Star Boxing. I like to see what's going to happen with him next. Maybe they'll get him another fight up in the New York region. I'll get to see him fight. Too Tough, down a little bit more. Down a little bit more. Too Tough, and I'm out.